Hello everybody, welcome to a random little Let's Build today of Shining God MS. So this comes from Beyblade. They are reproduction makers and sort of metal creators, so like metal reproductions and just plastic reproductions of some awesome Beyblades. So I picked up some of their wonderful HMS Beyblades. I did pick up a few of them. So if anyone's curious on some later videos, some are coming up. I got at least 2 more, and more in the future are coming, because, ooh, I'm so excited for this. HMS is always one of those series where it's, like, very expensive to get into us with the original ones, and, of course, there's also durability issues. You can't really, like, battle them that often, so it's one of those, like, little sad parts of HMS. These guys have come in, and we're like, first off, stronger plastic, and beautiful reproductions of the rare ones. So I'm super excited about this, and I will keep supporting this awesome project for as long as possible. I'm seriously, please Beyblade, keep doing these guys. I would love to have reproductions of all the HMS ones, and I'll be getting more and more of them. But yeah, and there'll be more videos coming soon of these guys. But yeah, so first off, we got the wonderful Shining God MS, wonderful heavy metal Beyblade. And of course, from the side here, it shows the dual spin system. This is a version without a launcher, by the way. So I did actually have a spare launcher. And yeah, we have a nice little yellow one here. I wanted to sort of match at least. So get ready for that fun. And this is HMS GS, the gimmick specialty, which I've not actually ever messed around with the gimmick specialty line. We got more of the HMS on the side here. How it's all nicely built. More in the back here. We got the wonderful emblem and all the cool little statistics and everything. Super excited to mess around with this. And there you go. It shows how this little shear change core has a RC, has a stable defense attack mode that is interchangeable. So I'm super excited to try a bunch of these out. So you see there, does the flat, and then it has a nice little sharp tip there to allow for defense and attack mode, which I'm super excited to mess around with. We're going to take our wonderful little spudger here, because pretty much the rest of this is a nice little info, pretty much, that of the Beyblade. I do love how much effort goes into these reproductions. Seriously, like, all the crazy effort for this is amazing part of this whole entire experience. So, amazing to see all this stuff here. Go check out Beyblade. I will tag their, at least I'll put a link to their store in the, link are in the description down below, so make sure to go check them out and support this, because this is amazing. But yeah, so I open this bad boy up and get on ready to it. So we're not just, actually, can I just see, let's see, can I, yep, there we go. Just peel that off nicely. We'll stick that to my pants, because why not, I don't know. And get on to the joys. I don't know why it's one of those things where it's like, why am I concerned about ripping the box? Oh, this is so cool. Okay. And wow, let's see, got a few things in here. Okay, let's see. We got a bunch of stickers. We got stickers for the case here, which is super cool. Super awesome to see in there. We got the reproduction of the case, which is amazing to see. I really do enjoy that they actually put in this much effort, because even like Takara didn't put this much effort in later on when they were doing HMS, because like later on they started doing like little plastic trays and stuff like that. Originally HMS did start off with these nice cases, but as like it went on forwards, they kind of started getting rid of them. And look at this is nice, like glittery plastic too to the case. So nice, even though I'm not going to really be using it that often. And look at that, we had a nice little tip there, which I'm guessing didn't fit in there. That's probably the reason why they did stop using these little original case designs, because especially once they start getting into like cool little gimmicks here. Wow, look at that. Little twist there, and it allows you to have like, it says a sharp tip, but it's more kind of rounded, which I guess makes sense for defense types. But yeah, that's so cool. Oh man, I love messing around with that. And of course we do got a nice little plastic tool to kind of twist them together, because for those who don't know, HMS actually had this tool built into its launcher, but since I bought the version that didn't have a launcher included, they do make their own launchers. I just went with the one that didn't have a launcher because I didn't need it. So yeah, ooh, and of course we got nice reproduction sticker sheets, and of course the nice part about this means we actually get to use them in this video. Oh, yeah. Oh, as I crumple things and mess around with stuff too harshly. So, ooh, yeah. And these stickers are nice quality, too. Like, ooh. Super excited to use a whole bunch of these. So I'll probably take a nice little break to apply stickers, because I doubt people want to watch me put on stickers for this guy. So, besides that, we will at least assemble the Beyblade in this part of the video. Well, ooh, what is this? See, not for the shooter, for the change RC system. So I'm guessing I have to... Ooh, is there... No, there isn't really, huh? I have to look at the box again, probably, and see how all this goes in there. And the quality of plastic on this stuff is insane. Like, it feels really nicely made. Oh, man, how do I get you out? Oh, there we go. As it falls down. So, well, let's talk about the quality of plastic before I kind of, like, do a quick little, like, stop, apply stickers and stuff like that. Feels amazing. This is really high quality. This is ABS plastic, so it is very nice quality overall. And it is actually a bit more durable than the original plastic used in HMS. So hopefully there won't be as many issues. If not, they do make some full metal versions of these Beyblades as well. So I picked up some of the full metal versions before of like Dragoon MS. So we'll probably do that. I won't show, you know what I mean, but they did make full metal versions. They didn't sadly make full metal versions of these guys, because I'm assuming because of the whole, like, tip change gimmick here, but very excited to at least see a bunch of these cool ideas. And of course we got the nice little defense ring there. Like I said, all of it's made of super high quality plastic, and everything just feels super nice. Like, you hear that click there? That feels nice, has a nice, like, feeling to it when you click it and stuff like that. Like, it just, all of it feels so nicely made. So, super excited to mess around with this. I'm going to take a quick little, like, stopper just to, one, grab the piece I just dropped, and also apply a bunch of stickers, because, you know what? It's time to do that! Oh, man, I'm super excited about this. But, yeah, I'll also even throw some of these, like, stickers on there. Like, we're going to go full miles on this guy. We're going to go crazy on him. But, yeah. We'll be back in just a second. So, I am back from putting on stickers on everything. So, yeah, the sticker sheet has been used. Which I know this is kind of uncommon for this channel, because half the time we're dealing with, like, really old stickers that if I use, they wouldn't even stick. So, it's awesome to actually be using stickers. By the way, they're super high quality. They even have this, like, nice little finish underneath them. I don't know if you can probably see it on the sticker sheet itself. Super nice quality stickers. Really awesome. We decked out all of our stuff in stickers here. So we got the nice HMS launcher all set up for sticker usage, which looks amazing. Seriously, super amazing. And of course, everything about the Beyblade itself has been stickered out and everything, which is super awesome. Because, wow, this has been such an enjoyable one. Got all the Shining God stickers and everything. Ooh! Seriously, super exciting. And yeah, time to start actually building this guy. So first off, we're actually going to take this little piece here and just kind of shove it into this here. Which, by the looks of it, make sure I'm actually having this put in correctly. I don't know, am I having that put in correctly? I don't think I am. Whoop. Nope. Does this be like that? You know, this is one of those moments where I actually have to like, look at whatever I'm building. Okay, yeah. So we actually have to set this guy up like this. So you want to actually have the little smooth finish down at the bottom. So we're going to be holding it like this. And now we have to take our running core here, the wonderful automatic changing running core, and actually have to slide this piece in, which, let's see if we can actually do this a bit more properly. There we go. And we're actually have to flip it over, because this is actually one of the few, well, I don't know if few, I should say. There's probably few HMS that actually do this. But, yeah, the whole gimmick, you actually have to twist it down into the whole, like, assembly. So I'm going to put that in. We're going to take our wonderful tool here, and we're just going to grab and just twist it on. Which, is that how that is going to work? Yeah, there we go. So it was easier twisting it with my hands that time instead of the tool. Probably should have just used, like, the actual thing. And, of course, we do still have the easy interchangeable little function there. But there is the bottom piece, and it's nice and weighted already from the nice little weight disc that they put in there. Super awesome. And of course, now we'd have to put in the little top piece here, which is very simple as well. You just slide on over. And wow, this guy's already like a nice chunker of a Beyblade. Just wow, it's gonna be awesome. Oh, it feels so weird to be holding this as a guy. Ooh, it's kind of actually hard to do. There we go. And look at that. Now we have him all set up. And of course, it's just easy changing for him. It's just a nice little flick of the switch there. So, super excited about that. And of course, you know what? Let's give him a nice little test out, a little test try on the little setup here. Before we take him to the wonderful video recording setup, which will take a little bit of time, because I'm going to go simple like the other Benchblade ones I have currently, just to make the little battle end of the video a bit more interesting, because, yeah, I don't really have that many HMS, besides, like, the ones you've seen in my last videos, so, yeah, we're gonna mess around with that when we get to it. And just click them in, because HMS is super simple like that, and man, I'm so glad I, like, saved the yellow launcher for this guy. Ooh, it looks amazing. And, of course, nice little spin test here. Of course, that always happens every time I'm trying to do, like, a video recording for this guy. Or, not with this guy, but, like, HMS in general. Okay, we'll try left spin. I don't know why this happens every time. There we go. Look at that. He spins so nicely. Wow, that actually spins really nicely. But yeah, there we go. There's our guy. Super excited to mess around with him now. But yeah, so we're going to take him to the battle stage. But before we get to that, I'm going to build some other guys. Because, you know what? We're going to make that last little, like, end video battle a bit more interesting. So, well, maybe not. I don't know. Well, actually, no, we will. Because, you know what? I have a few HMS already. So we're going to battle against some originals. And, of course, we're going to battle against some other Benchblade ones. So, yeah, get ready for all the HMS battling action. So this is the only video where I am stickering up the launcher, because I don't have spare launchers. Well, I do have spare launchers, but the spare launcher's already stickered up, so, yeah, sorry about that, y'all. But, for right now, this is the end for this part of the section of the video. Next part is battle time, so wow! See ya! Whoop, 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 whoop. Hello everybody, welcome to the battle segment of today's video here. We have Shining God right here, and we're going to take him in battle against some other Beyblades in this wonderful Beyblade Burst Stadium right here. So of course we're going to set him up with some of the more earlier range of HMS Beyblades. We have this Advancer or Adverazer, I kind of forget their names to be honest. They kind of blend in my head, especially when I have both of them, as you can tell. So they kind of just blend in my head. We're going to send both these guys out and battle against the wonderful Shining God right here. And of course, later on in the video, we're going to have some battles against some later HMS bays. These are both Benchblade repros, but figured we'll do some legit battles first, and then move on to the HMS repros. And of course, we're just using a standard launcher here. This is a nice basic HMS launcher. And for our opponents, we'll also be using a nice standard HMS launcher as well. So let's get to the battle segment now. So of course, we're going to set up Shining God. Pretty easy. All I have to do is just match up the pins over here to the Beyblade. Take these two pins, match up to these two pins right here. And it just clicks in nicely. And that's all you have to do. And of course, we'll get the other guys set up real quickly. And we're going to start off with a stamina type bay, because why not? So, in the beginning, we're going to keep them in the sort of flat mode right now. This Beyblade can do a sort of tip change, but for right now, or like a mode change, sort of something like a, was it Big Bang Pegasus's mode change when he's battling. But for right now, we're just going to keep him to sort of a basic mode. So let's get this going. We're going to launch Shining God first. And there we go. Nice immediate battle going on between these two. And as you see there was the nice mode change, which I wasn't expecting that to activate, so, oh well. Guess we're doing that immediately. It basically activates by the base, like, just getting hit a bunch of times. So technically you can have both modes activate in a sense, depending on if it's left spin or right spin, which is a nice little advantage of these launchers. So you get both ways of the mode spins, or mode changes, I should say. But of course, with our beautiful red Beyblade there, since he is a stamina type, it does mean he does have a bit of advantage of kind of draining his power immediately. So there's the right spin. This time around, we're going to go for left spin here, as I immediately mix around root chords, which I guess I shouldn't really care, but you know what, I'm going to try keeping a little bit in style here. We're going to put both of them in left spin. There we go. And set them up immediately. This time around, I'm going to launch the other Beyblade first. And of course, there's a nice little speed there. Now, of course, the only bad part about this is he does kind of waste a lot of his energy going around there. And if I had a grip, I would try doing a tilted launch, but I'm not good at doing it with these tiny little HMS launchers here. So, sorry about that, y'all. Instead, you get this bit of a weird little match there. I might turn the stadium, because I just realized it's not the greatest view for y'all. There we go, and I got a nice few hits right there immediately. And of course, he won again. Now we are going to turn the stadium to make it a bit more viewable for y'all. So I might do 2 more matches between these guys, just to give a bit more of a better view for y'all. So we're going to do a right, and then do a nice bit of a left here. Well, we'll do both rights, because this time around we're going to do a bit of a mode change for our guy. So we're going to see if this mode change here actually kind of helps him out. So you see there, did a bit of a mode change, which, let's see if my camera focus. Just a very nice, easy change. So we're going to set both of them up in right spin. I've already lost the orientations, but we're going to get this readied up. And as you see there, the mode change was quite immediate. Nice big hits immediately, and kind of surprising to see how quickly that sort of changed out for everyone there. Now, it's another sort of stamina battle again, so we might be already losing a bit of effort from our main dude here. But yeah, hopefully he stays a bit more active. But we don't know. That's the only bad part. And of course, we're going to try this again in left spin mode. Just sort of give a bit of a description of the sort of mode change that goes on here. So I'm going to do the mode. Oh, there you go. Did the mode change right there. So we're going to put this one in the left spin. And of course, set them up in the other mode here. Do that pretty nicely. Go for a nice little launch there. And my bad part is, once he does kind of land, sometimes the mode doesn't really stay intact when it kind of hits the ground. So I don't know if it's kind of just a bit of it being sort of loose or whatever. But the mode change doesn't really have nice, like, staying power, sadly, to it. But yeah. I will say overall this victory will pretty much go to the Adverace, or our Advancer. Sorry for forgetting his name. Pretty much just a simple HMS bay, and he was easily able to kind of take him out. Now, if you were able to do more of like a tilted launch, you probably could get better hits, but like I said, these HMS scripts are super tiny, and it's kind of hard for me to do that, so sorry about that, y'all. We're going to move over to the next guy here, which will be the Three Kingdoms Bay, which I probably should just start calling him by this name. But as you pretty much another simple guy, this one is an attack type. He has a nice little metal tip there. And of course, let's start up with a bunch of the nice little battles going on here. So, setting up each one of them immediately. Click them both into place. I've already thrown out the color scheming pretty much out the window, so yeah. But, you know what? We'll keep this sort of tip in play there. And so there you go. With a nice little bit of defense there, you see he is able to sort of stay in the center and keep a bit of a spin power going on for him. So let's see if that does help him out against this sort of attack mode here. If not, we're going to see a nice little mode change once that first hit goes on. So hopefully we see one or the other. Let's see what happens. I'm coming close to the sort of center hit here. Let's see what we got. So we're going for it. Let's see. Both doing pretty decently right now. Oh, yeah, there we go. Got a bit of that sort of motion there. And I don't know what you'd call that. I want to say that's a ring out, pretty much. They was losing spin like right before that, so hard to say. We'll get the victory, Shining God, right now, because you know what? He did good. He did good. And I see there his mode did change back to the original mode. Now I'm going to go for left spin. Grab our other guy here. And set him up in left spin. Click them all into place. And we're going to go for one more mode change. There we go. And then we'll do like a nice little flat tip battle for y'all. So we're going to go for a nice little... And that was an immediate ring out there, as you saw there. You see he went right into his little attack mode. And yeah, there we go. That was a quick immediate ring out. And of course, I figured we'll be nice. And we'll do a little bit of a right-left battle here. But we're going to leave both of them in their flat modes right now. Or we'll leave him in the flat mode. And then the other guy didn't have mode changing, so nothing too interesting for him. Then we're going to clip both these guys in. Go give the right spin there. And that one was kind of an immediate ring out there, so oops. We'll try that again. We'll do the left and the right. This time we'll try aiming a bit more in the center. So there we go. Already got a nice few good hits out of both of them. They're hitting very nicely. As you see, he did get the mode change going into defense mode. And he managed to win the match. That was a very beautiful match going on between those guys. And as you see, oh, he didn't go into defense mode. Huh. That's surprising. I don't know. But he did get the nice ring out there. So he did pretty good against this sort of base attack mode there. And of course, did poorly against the stamina guy. So yeah, one of those type battles there. Now, of course, we're going to move onwards to the more later parts of the HMS line. These two are also from Beyblade. I've already posted a video on Dronzer, so guess go check out that video if you want to. But let's start doing battles between them. Now, we're going to do Dronzer MF here. We're going to do him in the wingless mode. I'm not going to swap out his for the wing mode, because pretty much the wing mode is useless. So we're going to keep him in this nice little stamina defense mode here. And of course, let's get the launcher set up. I did put both of them in right spin. And we're going to put Shining God in his defense mode immediately. So let's get these guys sort of situated in. Getting both of them all readied up. Now you see there, nice and good immediate hits between both of them. Now, Dronzer does have the stamina advantage, since he is on a sort of bearing stamina tip. So I guess we'll find out and see which one does better in this. So hopefully our Shining God does pretty well. He did get a nice, good immediate few hits in there. But of course that attack mode immediately kind of took him out. So hopefully he does a little bit better. Oh, there we go, got a few hits. And he lost out to another sort of stamina battle there. Now we're gonna both do right spin again, but this time I'm gonna leave him in the flat mode. So we're going to launch our boy Dronzer first. But we're gonna keep Shining God in his flat mode. But yeah, there you go. I see with a bit of a tilted launch, you're able to kind of get him to get hit out immediately. So sort of advantage, but this time around we're going to go for left spin between both of them. Going for left spinners. And of course for the left spin mode we are going to do the ball again. So a bit of a ball mode there. I'm probably going to try that again because he didn't really stay in the ball mode as you noticed. Or maybe he did. I guess we'll find out once it kind of slows down and see where the battle goes. Of course, this ends up being another sort of stamina match. So let's see what happens when they do actually finally get that first few hits in. Let's see. Let's see what we're getting there. But Shining God's already losing his spin power. Let's see. Will the Blader Spirit stay inside of him? No. Another victory to Drons or MF. Try again for a little bit of left spin mode there. Yeah, he went immediately to flat tip. So, only bad part is when it does kind of hit down there, he does kind of lose that sort of tip there. So I guess I don't know how you'd really launch him in a better sense. I guess we'll try again. This time around, we'll get Bronzer in. Oh, there you go. First immediate hit and kind of went into the other mode. So I don't know how useful this is kind of for your stamina, guys. Like I said, I feel like if you were able to do a bit more of a tilted launch, you'd probably get a nice advantage on your guys. But overall, I don't think it really kind of works out as nicely for our boy Shining God here. If anyone is selling HMS scripts, I'd like to know, please. Because I would actually like to make these a bit more advantageous against our stamina types here. You see the bit of a sad moment there. He's just kind of circling him. And of course, once those first few hits happen, he kind of immediately loses that sort of spin power there. And sadly, once you do kind of get him into a sort of main sort of spinning mode here. So let's say if I did try a bit more of a directional spin. So there you go, tried for a bit more of a tilted there. He did actually sort of stay in ball mode this time, so that is actually good for us. Let's see how that works out for him. Let's see what happened. Oh, it's kind of hard to watch. Let's see. See. Oh, there you go. Bit of that attack mode power there. Ooh. See, this actually might be a good battle. But the spinning power of Drons are barely beat there. Ooh, that was a hard one to watch. But you see there, if you're able to get nice tilted launches, you can actually get pretty good advantages towards your stamina, guys, pretty much. For right now, I will say the win kind of goes to Dronzer, but overall, it was a pretty nice, fun battle to watch. So, of course, for the final one, we're going to go against Bloody Devil here. So, let's get them all both set up here. First, going to do in right spins. And, of course, I'm going to set up both of them in their sort of tip change modes here, because both of them have this cool little mechanism in there. So, he has a semi-flat, which is kind of nice. And then for Shining God, he has the ball tip. So let's see how well that works out for both of them there. So we'll start off with both a right spin battle here between both of them. Get that ball set up for him. And yeah, that first few hits there for the defense mode immediately kind of took him out. But we're going to try that again. So he's still in the defense tip. And of course, Bloody Devil kind of immediately went out of it. So we're going to try that one more time. Maybe get a bit more of a longer battle situated for our guy here. See, get them all readied up. And yeah, there we go. Nice quick victory for Bloody Devil there. So it's kind of a bit of a weird win there. We're both going to try for left spins and see how well that works out for our guys right now. So let's see how well left spinning does for both of them. I'm going to keep them in the unchanged tip mode, just because I can. Also because I kind of think this video is kind of getting long, so we're going to probably end off on this battle here. But overall, let's get into that sort of mode. So first up, nice immediate tie between both of them. Let's try that one more time around. See if we get a bit more of a longer battle here between both of them. So let's see, we're going to go do this one more time. Get them set up and do a bit of a spin there. And there you go, Shining God immediately won that. So I'm going to end the video off, I'm kind of right about there. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you all enjoy this sort of battle segment. And there'll be one more video coming up soon for Bloody Devil MS. And then I do have some other HMS guys kind of coming in at some point. So get ready for that. And that's pretty much it for right now. So I'll see you later. Bye!